Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time here with me. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button and make sure notifications are turned on. All right, so for today's reading, it's about messages from an ancestor or a departed loved one that you were close to in this lifetime. I will attempt to get a basic description of this person by picking an archetype card from this deck and speaking about the characteristics that you can either relate to with the departed loved one, or it'll be just a general representation of an ancestor that's coming through and has something to say to you. All right, Spirit, please bring forth an ancestor or departed loved one for Virgo who wants to speak about something important, something urgent, or just simply needs to be said. All right, we have Advocate. All right, Light attribute inspires you to put compassion into action. The shadow attribute is embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Okay. So this ancestor or departed loved one had a good heart, had good intention, and I think started out inspiring others to put compassion into action, but they were very passionate about the things that they did. And I feel like throughout their lifetime that some of that got shaded, like some of it started turning into it's almost like, you know, when you do something you love and then you do it for work, sometimes it just gets kind of twisted and you get burnt out at the end, and it's not about the same things as when it started. And I feel like this person had this kind of life. They started out excited, hopeful, passionate about whatever it is that they were doing, and then by the time they were done with that career or that life choice, it had become something other than done out of just love. And I don't, it says embracing negative causes. I don't think that this person ever embraced a negative cause, but it started, whatever they were doing started getting to be more about personal gain. I feel like it was more about making money than it was putting good out into the world by the end. And I feel like they have a lesson in that they want you to understand. But let's get some more information. What would you like to address, ancestor or departed loved one, for Leo? What would you like to talk about? What subject? What circumstance? Situation? What do you have to say to your descendant, Leo? We have Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. And Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Okay. I think that goes along with what I was saying. They want you to make sure you see the higher perspective in what you're doing and what you're passionate about. They see that you are enjoying the growth and you are reaping the rewards of being an advocate for somebody, for something, for some cause, for a group of people, for a society, for a community, for yourself. Whatever you're advocating for, you are definitely enjoying the rewards and you're growing tremendously. This departed loved one or ancestor just wants to make sure that you stay on track with that and if you do start slipping and it starts becoming more of a work of labor versus a work of love, that's kind of your sign or your key or your symbol that maybe it's time to look at this again and refresh your reasons. Take a look at inside and, okay, what am I doing this for? Am I doing it just for the rewards now, or am I actually doing it because I still love to do it? And always see, and the eagle comes in, see from a higher perspective. Try to make sure that you stay in that higher perspective point of view so that you can make the best choices. So if you do, let's say you do start getting annoyed, or you do start, working with lower energies to get this, you're just trying to get this done, whatever it is, this job, this, maybe you're caring for someone, whatever is going on. And if it gets to that point where it becomes a labor versus more, you're doing it more out of labor and just doing it to get by versus out of love, then it's time to look at things and readjust what you want to do, how you want to do it, that sort of thing. All right, let's get further clarification. Let's get some more info, or how can Leo process this or move forward, or what to do about this. All right, we have Oracle Library, and curses. Okay. This ancestor or departed loved one is worried that this is some kind of curse and that it's a karmic type of thing that's been playing out in your family line. Maybe there's other people that have been advocates for certain people, places, incidences, you know, whatever they're doing, and it always starts out with good, positive, healthy intentions, and then over time it degrades and becomes more about just surviving or more about the self. Now, I don't know, I want to say that this for you, and they're connected to you because I think that they feel that you have the potential of breaking this curse. Like, there's other people in the family along the line. Maybe you're aware of them or not. Maybe it was different time. Maybe it was more extended family. But there's something about a family line or an ancestral line here with a karmic debt kind of. So it feels like there's some kind of curse. And I believe that this ancestor believes that you're the way, you're the one that can break this idea or break this karmic debt or this curse that seems to kind of thwart everyone that has gone down this road in your line, in your ancestral line. What I'm getting from them is that this happened multiple times, where everybody who's gone down this path has started out with good intentions but ended up not loving what they were doing anymore, not caring so much about others, and then there's a sadness in that. And one, they want to keep you from that happening from you, but they also want to help you break this cycle or break this chain, this karmic debt that for some reason along your family line has had. Because even though it feels like a curse, there's still, for whatever reason, certain people in your line have access to, I want to say, like the Akashic records, and or they have access to information on a more spiritual realm or different realms or different dimensions. And there's so much information, and that's why you guys are such advocates, or that you're putting forth so much compassion and putting so much out there into the world. And you're able to access information that the average person doesn't necessarily have. So while that part isn't a curse, the curse part is how it generally just over time turns more negative and not so healthy and positive. But having access to this is still very healthy and positive, and you don't want to close this off while trying to mitigate the curse. I hope that makes sense. You want to keep this open. You want to be able to have access, but you also want to work on this supposed curse, for lack of a better term, or this karmic debt on your family, and but not shut down everything so that you don't even have access, like to the karmic records or the Akashic records anymore. Okay, let's move on and let's find out what potential blockages are, or what's missing, or what's not being seen, hidden influences, that sort of thing. All right, ancestor or departed loved one. What else do you have for your descendant? Your Virgo descendant. What else do they need to know? I need to see or understand. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Death. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on here in the physical realm. You have 4 pentacles here. All right, so wealth, finances, security, comfort, creation, working together with people to create something. So you are very independent. You're reaping, reaping the rewards, reaping the benefits of your hard work. You're a queen in your own right. And I do believe that this ancestor or departed loved one was the same, and that's you take on this you take after this person greatly, and they are really attached to you, or they really relate to you. It's almost like they didn't know at the time when they were alive that they were meant to try to break this curse, for lack of a better word, but they weren't able to. And so now they're coming through with you to help you do what they couldn't, in a sense, in my mind. Now, I think that you've already established you have growth, you're reaping rewards, you've established a lot. You're already this Nine of Pentacles, but also a queen. So you're an authoritative figure, or a leader, or even just an older person, or this is about being a mom and raising kids. But there's a sense of holding on to something and not letting go of your security. So there's a fear, I think, here. And with this Death card, there could be a fear of losing your physical wealth, or your finances, your money, your career, your home, your valuables, that kind of thing. And somehow this hanging on to things has to do with the personal gain. And holding on to your own personal gain with this. There needs to be a death of that. There needs to be the death of doing this only for your own personal gain, which right now I don't see that. I see that you have the higher perspective. You are reaping the rewards and enjoying growth, and you are in that state of being the advocate and being inspiring for people, and they're in the light attribute. But what's not seen is it's going to be easy to fall into that, well, I need to hang on to things. I need to not let go or share, because that means I might lose everything, which I see as the Death card here. And that's where this starts to turn as you go through your life, or go through the years of whatever it is that you're working on, or working through, or helping others with. That's where it's just kind of slowly creeps in. But working together with others, I think, is what this card is talking about, to help keep you balanced and grounded, so that you don't move into that where you hold on too tightly to your assets and to your finances and to your property and, that kind of thing. So working together and still sharing with others, That's the important part, and I think that's what's going to help break the curse, this curse of you getting so successful and growing and reaping rewards so much that, uh-oh, now I got to start hanging on because other people want what I have. That, I think, is the key there. And so it's hard to work with others because maybe suspicion starts to come in where, well, is this person helping me because they want something? Or, you know, just those kinds of thoughts start to creep in, and those types of feelings and those types of ideas and beliefs start forming or start becoming stronger, and it's easy to fall into this, okay, well, I got to hold on to everything and not share. Because whatever it is that you're advocate, you're sharing something very beautiful about yourself, something that can be taken advantage of, and so that can also play into this, that you're being helpful and and somebody's starting to take advantage and start using you for their personal gain, which also can help turn that, oh, well, I need to hold on to what I have and not let anyone in because they're going to start taking advantage of what I have. And that's the beginning of that road, and that's what this ancestor or departed loved one wants to help you avoid and wants to help you see when it does happen. Okay. All right, let's get some final messages or some final advice from your ancestor or departed loved one. What else do you have to say? Final messages for Virgo. All right, we have know your power, need and necessity. Okay, so yes, this definitely goes within this holding on and fear of losing everything. Right, you have needs, you have certain necessities, and when those are met, then everything else could be debatable as far as how you want to share the resources that you have. You have your rent paid, you have food in your belly, you have food in the fridge, right? You have your bills paid, you have all of this stuff, you have enough. And then what's kind of overflowing, that's whether that is financial, energetically, spiritually, mentally, whatever it is you have to share, that you've taken care of your own needs and necessities. You understand your own power and what you can and can't do. That is what is left over that you can share with the world, and learn about working with others and learning the difference between somebody who wants to work with you and somebody who wants to use you for their own personal gain. So I think there's a lesson in that coming up too, so that you don't fall into this trap of, oh, you got to hang on to what you have because someone else is going to take it. But for right now, just stay independent, stay in your seat of authority or leadership or mentorship. Still do the things that you love, inspire others to put compassion into action, keep your higher perspective. Know that you're working with, that you have access to information that an average person can't or won't, and you have an ancestor or departed loved one who's working with you that wants to help remove some kind of family curse or some idea that it's a curse or some kind of difficulty with having to do with hanging on and fear of losing everything. Okay? All right, I think that's all the messages that I have for you, Virgo. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.